Hi, I'm Marc Shuman from Shuman Legal, and today we are going to talk about insurance, specifically how to make sure you have the right coverage for your family. What is the one thing that most people don't know about their insurance? If you don't have an uninsured motorist and someone hits you and they don't have insurance, you get nothing, no matter how bad you are hurt. Therefore, we always recommend having uninsured motorists to match your liability coverage. What is uninsured motorist and underinsured motorist? Uninsured motorist covers you in two situations: if someone hits you with no insurance or a hit and run. Underinsured motorist covers you if you have a bad injury and you have more insurance than the party that hit you. So for example, someone hits you and they only have $25,000 of coverage. That means the most you can get is $25,000. However, if you have $100,000 of underinsured motorist coverage, you can get up to an additional $75,000 from your insurance policy. And the good news is it's not going to affect your rates and you will not get dropped. Why? Because it's not your fault. So the term the insurance company uses, it's not a chargeable claim, so that you do not get punished. Question: doesn't my full coverage have all the coverage that I need? The answer is the only difference between full coverage and liability is that full coverage will cover your car if it's your fault or their fault. However, that doesn't mean anything in terms of the amount of coverage that you have. Most people don't realize it is very cheap to go from minimum coverage, which is $25,000 per person in Illinois, to $100,000. It's literally pennies per day. It could be $30 or $40 to get 4 times the coverage. Why? Because insurance is all about probabilities, and the probabilities are that you're not going to get into an accident. That's why it's not double or triple or quadruple to get 4 times the coverage. You can even look at $250,000, 10 times the coverage, and that could be $50 or $60 more. It's the cheapest insurance you'll ever get, and you want to have the best possible coverage in case you get into a bad accident. What other coverages should you consider? I strongly recommend looking into an umbrella policy if you have a family or own a house or own a business. An umbrella policy will cover you for not only a car accident, it will also cover you on a homeowner's claim. And what it does, it will cover you from the policy up to, usually they start at $1 million. So if you have $250,000 of liability and uninsured motorist coverage, it'll cover you between $250,000 and $1 million. Again, this is also very cheap insurance. It could be a couple $100s to have $1 million of protection. But here's an important key. Many companies will only sell you a liability policy for an umbrella, meaning if you cause the accident, it will protect your assets. However, you want to make sure that you also get uninsured motorist coverage on your umbrella policy so that your family is protected if you get into a bad accident. For example, State Farm and Allstate, to name a couple, only sell liability policies for umbrella. So you need to go to other companies. And it does not have to be the same company where you have your car insurance. It could be a totally different company. So once again, it's very cheap insurance for the type of coverage that you'll get. And believe me, if you ever need it, you'll be very glad that you have it. At Shuman Legal, we always offer free insurance reviews to make sure that you have the proper coverage. We don't sell insurance, but we're happy to give you good advice to make sure that you are fully protected for you and your family.